Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead. Guys, today I am here in the garden. And so yesterday I got started pulling a few of these garlic here, guys, and I had to kind of stop and don't forget about you all so I can bring you all in and take you all along with the harvesting process. Now, there is a few things that I want to go over, and that is how to tell when your garlic is ready to be harvested. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this to you here, guys, I am not perfect. Now, I have made some mistakes in the garden before, pulling my garlics too early, and guess what? I don't want you all to make that same mistake. So I'm going to go ahead and come on in real quick and kind of show you all some telltale signs of when your garlic is ready to be harvested. Now, I think it's about 3 or 4 things that we can go over, guys, to let you all know when the garlic is ready. All right. Now, number 1 would be you want to, of course, check your garlics on a regular basis, especially when you know it is getting close to time for them to be ready to be harvested. All right. Now, one of the signs that you're going to note, or one of the signs that you're going to see, is the tip of your garlic, guys. You're going to see them starting to get a bit dry. And I'm going to show you something real quick. Come on down here, because I have some garlic down here that is not ready just as yet, and I'm going to show you the tip on them. All right, so look at the tip on these garlics, guys. As y'all can see, they still have a nice green to them. There is no dry tips. Okay,
closer in.
Yeah, you know, as y'all can see right here, the tips, they're not dry. So that letting me know that these garlic right here have a bit more ways to go. Now we're going to walk on back down here to the garlic, just so, guys, we can go ahead and kind of touch on another tip. All right. So, of course, like I said, the tip, you will see them starting to dry up. Okay. Now, another tip is, guys, that you want to pay attention to. Of course, you plant garlic and you in your garden, you're coming out. Every day I come out here, I pass by these garlics, guys. And one of the things that, well, it's a couple of things that I do, but the other thing that I pay attention to is these 3, well, sometimes they get to the point where they're so dry where they eventually just deteriorate. Okay. But if y'all can see this, well, I just pulled it off, but this would be the second leaf. The first leaf that start drying down here at the bottom is already, I believe this is it right here. That's it right here. So that would be the third leaf that just pretty much fell off. And this is the second leaf right here, guys. Now right here, this is the third leaf. Okay, so you want to first, second, and third. Now, if you want those garlic bulbs to kind of swell up a little bit more, you can let that 4th leaf. Now, this is what this is right here. This is that 4th leaf, guys, that is also starting to dry up. But one of the things you want to pay attention to, you don't want this 4th leaf to dry up all the way back. Now, we're going to talk about it and let you know why you don't want this 4th leaf to dry all the way back. Simple reason why, guys. For each leaves that you have on your garlic represent a layer around your garlic. Okay?
A clove in the bulb.
Yeah, around the bulb. So if you let that 4th leaf starting to dry back to where it deteriorates, what happened? You're going to lose a layer down here on your bulb.
Oh, so are you talking about the paper layer?
The paper layer, yes. The paper layer. Because what happened, if you leave them too long out here in the ground and you let that paper layer go ahead and deteriorate all the way, what's going to happen is that your bulb of garlic is going to get exposed. Okay? There won't be, well, your cloves of garlic is going to get exposed, guys. And so that is why you don't want all these leaves to go ahead and dry all the way back. You will mess up, okay? It happened to me before. This is why I am in to share this with you all. Therefore, y'all won't make the same mistake. All right? So, that right there is tip, you would say tip number 2. Okay? So you want to pay attention to that. Now, another thing that I would come on in and do, just to make sure that my garlic is growing real nice and they're to the size that I want them, what I would do, I would come on in and simply scrape that dirt. You could come on in. And planting garlic, what I've realized as well, guys, soil makes a big difference. Okay? Soil and fertilizer makes a big difference, guys. Okay? But what I'm going to go ahead and do is just come on in here and scrape that dirt. Okay? Now, with me scraping that dirt from away from this garlic here, it exposed so I can see what's going on underneath the dirt. Because by me coming here and standing up, guys, and looking down at the dirt, I cannot tell what is going on beneath. Okay? But say for instance, if your garlic was not ready just as yet, you're not disturbing the roots. Okay? So therefore, if it was not ready, I could simply go ahead and pull that dirt back around that garlic, put that mulch back on, and give it a little bit more time to go ahead and develop, guys. Okay? Now, like I said, yesterday I came on out and I had to go ahead and start pulling those garlics because they were so close to being ready. Okay? And also another thing, that would be tip number 3 that I just went over. And I know that there was an extra tip, and that would be tip number 4. Some varieties of garlic, sometimes they will fall over. Now, you don't really want to push them to that stage. You still want to come in and check them to make sure that they are ready to be pulled. Because sometimes when you let that stalk get weak and fall over, guys, what's happening? Sometimes the paper around your garlic is already gone, and you could run into a bit of a, no paper around your garlic. And right here, what will happen that will cause it to fall over is right around here would be very soft, guys. Now, like with this garlic being ready right here, it is very soft right now. It is real soft. It's given, okay? And so, that right there.
Soft neck variety?
Yes, this is the soft neck variety of garlic. Now, our hard neck garlic, they do, what I've noticed from planting them, they do get ready before your hard neck garlic. But what before your soft neck garlic. But what we're going to actually do, guys, is pull a few of these garlic here. And you also want to pay attention, like I said, with your soil type. If you have real hard soil, you don't want to really pull these garlic you don't really want to pull these garlic like I'm doing. You may want to get a little shovel to ease that root up, because what can happen if you come on in, see if this one will do it for me. If you come on in and you pull, so this is given, but what can happen is if you pull and the neck being soft, you can pull that right out just like that right there, guys. Okay? So,
the garlic was stuck in there.
Yeah, the garlic, yes, would pretty much get stuck. You would have to still come in and dig it out. Okay? And so, guys, with that first tip that I shared with you all, with the garlic not being ready, I want to actually take you all back there to show you all one that is pretty much not ready, so you can see the difference. So come on along, and then we're going to come on back in and we're going to pull these few remaining garlic and see what we have underneath, guys. Come on. Okay, and so right here I am before these garlics that are not ready. Now, what I'm not going to do, I could pull them and give you a demonstration, guys, but we're not going to do that because these garlics, they took a long time to get here. So what I'm going to do, these garlics, not showing much signs that they are ready. From what I can see right here, I only have 2 of those leaves that have dried up. This is the first one. This right here is the second one. And you can see it's getting on to the third. Okay, so we're going to peel this back and see what's going on to see if these bulbs is fully developed just as yet. And as y'all can see right there, we're going to go ahead and pull it back. This garlic still have a bit of ways to go, guys. There's no deformed where that the bulbs are pretty much showing through that paper. So this garlic right here still have a bit more time to go. You follow those few tips I'm giving you guys, you will not go wrong with harvesting your garlic. So what I'm going to do now, because remember, I didn't pull this garlic out, so I did not disturb the root, right? So I'm just going to simply go ahead and backfill that soil back around that garlic, put that little bit of mulch back around it, guys, and now we're going to get to the fun part, and that is harvesting some garlic. Let's go. All right, guys, and so right now we're going to just go ahead and start harvesting and see what we are getting out of this bed right here. Now look at that, guys. That right there is a beautiful, beautiful garlic, and I want to show you all what I was talking about as far as with the paper. If y'all can see right here, this right here is that paper. Look, you can see where that is already starting to deteriorate. Now that right there would be the third layer, okay, that start to deteriorate. If you were to let this fourth one go ahead and start deteriorate all the way, you're pulling it real close, guys, okay? But that is a beautiful garlic, guys. And what I like to do when I harvest these garlics here, like to just come on in with my scissors while the roots are still fresh and just simply go ahead and cut them off. Now I could have cut them off over here in my walkway, guys, but all this nutrients here, I'm cutting them off and putting them back inside of the bed because we're going to get ready to start planting back in this bed pretty soon. And I'm going to just come on in and amend this bed again with some chicken manure. And just look, guys, next year I told my wife and she looked at me, but next year I'm planting garlic in here again. Okay, now this right here is this raised bed that I built. Okay, the eucalyptus bed, yes, I built, and I came on in with, that's another beautiful one right there, guys. Look at that garlic. Very, very beautiful. And so this is the eucalyptus bed, like she said. And this dirt that is in here, we are talking about goat manure. We do have a little bit of peat moss to put on the bottom. We did put in wood chips, okay? And we did put in some wood chips down here, guys. Some compost. And as y'all can see, the dirt is beautiful, okay? And that is what you want, plant these garlics. Now this one, the root didn't want to give, so, because I don't want to rip the neck on this garlic. Now that one is a fair size, not too bad.
Still healthy root system.
Still healthy, that's what I was just about to say. Look at the root system, guys. These garlic was healthy in their home, okay? They was just healthy. All right, and this is just a little small one right there. Actually, this is a different variety of garlic. Now, what happened, this was coming up over there where I plant garlic last year inside of my no-till bed. and I had to plant stuff in my no-till bed. I pulled them out and I stuck them in here. Okay, so that's what that is. All right, and you can tell it's a different variety by the color. Okay, all right, that's not another bad one there. And that is another one of those other variety, guys. You can tell because it's white bulbs, yes. All right, let me get on over here to the back side. Oh, let me see. Get on over here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And as I was reading a comment yesterday, someone wants to know pretty much our grow zone. We are in grow zone 8A, guys. All right, grow zone 8A. Now these garlics, we planted them right, was that in October or November?
I'll have to go back and look. But we did actually do, the video is posted.
Yes. Look at that, guys. Beautiful, beautiful garlics.
I'll have the day that we planted them in the description box.
Another beautiful one, guys. I'm telling you. And also, just while we're here speaking about garlics, I do have a video showing you guys how to cure your garlic. Because with these garlics, pulling them out of the field or pulling them from out of the garden, what's going to happen is they're going to be getting cured. Excuse for the wind. That is beautiful, guys. Look at that. Beautiful garlic. All right, guys, and I think that's pretty much about it. Some of these garlic, the reason why I'm not pulling some of them is because these was from that other variety up there. And so some of them still need a little bit more time to go. So later on, we'll give them a little bit more time and then we'll come on in and pull them, okay? This one is not of that variety. We'll pull that one. As y'all can see, very beautiful garlic, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, I am going to come on around and let me show you the harvest from yesterday. You can come on in. Now this right here, guys, is the harvest from yesterday. Now look at that.
Just from this section?
Just from this section right in here. Okay, and as y'all see, we still have a little bit more to go. We'll give them a little time to get ready and we'll pull them on out. Okay, but guys, get outside and get in the dirt. Y'all can do this as well. You know, you can get out there and get in the dirt, guys, and harvest yourself some garlic. All right. So, you know, of course, it is a beauty to be able to come on outside and not go into the grocery store and harvest garlics, okay? It is just a beauty. Now, I want y'all to also go ahead and stay tuned for next time, because of course we do have quite a bit more garlic to harvest, and we do want to take you all along with us on that, because you all did came along with us when we planted a lot of this garlic here. I don't believe I took y'all when I planted this particular bed of garlic, but nonetheless, guys, I'm just happy that you all can come along with us to harvest some garlic, guys. And just to motivate you all to get on outside, get in the dirt and harvest your very own garlic. And I just want to say, thanks for coming along here today, stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there, guys. Want each and every one of y'all to have a blessed day. Now, if you like the content y'all got here today, go ahead, throw that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And also, guys, hey, tell a friend. As many people as we can get outside to grow something, the better off we will be at the end of the day. And so I just want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Have a blessed day.